So we're going to start in an agent view here. So I've got a list of my 5 agents, and these agents have various tag and group attributes. So this is quite mixed here. I've got 3 groups into which I've organized my agents. I've got a German-speaking group, a French-speaking group, and an English-speaking group. And some of the agents have more than one group, so they belong to more than one group. And I've also got another layer of specification, and I've added tags which indicate the agent's functions. So we've got a support function, sales, and hotline. So they've got various tag data as well. So as you can see, we've got a couple of selections already configured. The first one is looking for all hotline and support staff. So this has got to be inclusive. It's got to include the people tagged hotline and the people tagged support. And for this reason, we've got both those tags together in this selection. And this is important because this is a different logic to what's going to happen later on. This logic says, basically, we can choose either hotline agents or support agents. They're all in one big group together, and the call will be bridged to either one of those. If we move on to the next selection, we've got a more specific selection. So here, where we really want the call to get through to someone who speaks French and to a hotline, so someone who's on the hotline. So as you can see, we need to look into the group FR, which is indicating the French-speaking agents, and we need to specify further and say, okay, they not only need to speak French, but they also need to have the function hotline. So in this sense, it's a very different logic type. It's the opposite logic type to that one in the first one. This is an AND logic, so both the hotline data and FR have to be true. So if we go back to our agent list, we can see who that's going to pick out. So it's looking for the FR group. So we've got Jean and we've got John Smith who are part of that FR group. So they are the French speakers. But only John has the tag hotline. John has sales. So only Jean is going to be selected for this one. So in the second selection here, we've got an example of how you can specify further from within groups here using different logic types. In the bottom one, we can see that we can get even more specific by creating a subset of multiple groups. So in this one, the reason for the call is we're looking for German and English speakers. So these agents who are multilingual, and this is looking for agents who are not only multilingual, speaking English and German, but also who have the tag sales. So if we look into our agents list, we can see that we've got 2 agents who are multilingual, who can speak German and English. We've got Max Mustermann and we've got John Smith. But we have got here, we've only got support. So Max is only capable of doing support queries, but John Smith can do sales. So in this instance, it's only going to be John Smith who is selected.